Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Railway Shed. And today, finally, is episode 2 of the layout logs. Episode 1 was recorded, 7 months ago now? So I think it's due time we see what's been happening on the layout. A lot has changed, so we've got quite a bit to get to. So without any further ado, let's have a look at the layout. Firstly, we'll start with the standard gauge. As you can see, more work has been done to the main station, in now having a bay platform that comes out to where the town scene will eventually be. This is ballasted, and as you can see has Percy at the end of the track. Moving back past the station buildings, which have been semi-painted in from the white holes, we can start to see the development of the yard, currently with Roger and a set of coaches in it. The yard, while small, contains all I really need to do some shunting. It contains a set of track going up to about here with a runaround loop to get trains on the other side of consists. You can also see that a lot of this has been ballasted, which was not the case previously. In fact, now a majority of the railway, at least on the standard gauge, has been ballasted, past some few sections. The dock area has gained a shed as well as a breakdown crane. The shed is an old Toby thing and supports the breakdown crane within it. The track also comes out a tad further than it used to. Past this is the beginnings of the coal yard. A smaller section, yet a good siding to store goods trains within. The floor is old roof felt that has been cut to shape and has the ballast as a sort of break between the two. There'll be a small platform back here, and as you can see there's already a hut here. We can also see that Toad is currently parked here. Let me know if you'd like to see a review on him soon. Moving slightly on is the main signal box for the layout, which has an Ursel Thomas laying down on it for some reason. This controls the two sets of points coming from the level crossing and the main line. We can see there's a tree here as well as some grass foliage within the back and a path. This is the first trial of sort of scenery on the layout. Now, for what you've clicked on this video for, is a look at the narrow gauge railway. This has probably been the most difficult part of the layout to do thus far. Originally, a small track coming off the main station acted as a branch line between here and where the doorway is. However, I always wanted to incorporate 009 into the layout somehow, and didn't know how. I eventually decided on having the 009 as a raised section from the main line, originally wanting to connect it up to the main station. However, the more I thought about this, the more I thought I'd just want a loop to run the narrow gauge engines round, being that I only have 2 at the moment and very little rolling stock. Originally the board it's placed on was for a standard gauge branch line up in the hills. However, this got cut down for the 009 layout. While not complete, let's take a quick tour. Firstly is the main station on the layout, which houses a passing loop for multiple trains. There will eventually be a small halt station, something like this, here. Carrying down on the track is the main loop that takes the engines round to the other end. This was quite difficult to construct and took a lot of time and effort from both me and my dad. Eventually, this will house the yards, somewhat like the Skarloey railway yards in the TV series. These will be connected around here with a set of points. That's really as far as it goes for now, but I'm planning to do another loop going around here to connect to here, as well as this being a cliffside, like that of the season 4 sets. Rising up into the air, there'll be a castle on top of a hill, which will have a small line connecting where those 3 hopper wagons are, going to the other end to create a loop in which I can turn the locomotives around. Whether this will be a tunnel or a cutting yet, I'm not sure. I do know that I want the castle to be quite high to add some height to the layout. Who knows, I might even end off the shunting yard sidings with a small mine entrance. That's really it for the layout at the moment. There'll be more updates to come in the future. So, without any further ado, I'll leave you with some running of these lovely locomotives on this layout. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.